When I started my own channel several years ago, I had no clue what I was doing. And I kind of thought, if I didn't know me, would I even subscribe to this? Would I even spend time on this page? How quickly could I get on to something else? It was bad. I had a random banner. I started it and then I said, oh, I need a banner. Better get a banner. And I spent time on a banner, and I'm a far cry from being a graphic artist. Canva helps, but I tried to do a bunch of stuff, and there was a meaningless kind of a profile that's like, hi, I'm Bill, watch my page, click subscribe, that type of stuff. And it looked like a mess. It looked like an absolute mess. And maybe if you've just started a channel, you're thinking about starting a channel and you have no clue where to start, well, today I'm going to show you how messy it can be, but also how to fix it and where you should start so you're not ashamed to share your own link. I'm on YouTube, but I don't want anybody to know. What's the point? Ugly beginning. I did what most people do at first. Like I said, a quick banner, slap my name up on it. Very generic. Welcome to my channel. An about section that didn't tell you anything about what I was actually doing. It talked more about me than about the channel, and that wasn't the point. So technically it was a channel, air quotes. Technically it was a channel. Emotionally, it was just bad vibes and confusion. A stranger who just happened along would have no idea who it was for, or what they'd get, or why they should care. You can have videos, a banner, and a profile pic, and still not have a channel that means anything. And what's the point of starting a channel if it means nothing? You got to have a reason. And that's kind of why I'm here, is to help people have a reason to have their own channel. And I don't want you to be embarrassed for your channel. And even if you have a channel and it still looks kind of messy, remember this, you're not broken. It's just messy. So we'll just clean up the mess. Just consider where you are right now, a first draft, if you think it's messy. And we'll just go from there. So the realization is, I picture the exact person I want to help. People over 40, faith-inspired, feeling a little behind, haven't started a channel yet, and finally just clicking on my channel and hoping to get some help. And so I ask, what story does this page or does this channel tell them or you about me? And again, more importantly, it's not about me, it's about how I can help. So the answer, I haven't decided what this is. I upload when I feel like it, and this is a half-committed hobby. That is not the way to go. Not the way to go. It's not a half-committed hobby to me. Now it may be a hobby for you, which is fine. It's a great hobby. I've decided to dive in deeper than it just being a hobby. I've decided to do it on a weekly basis. I'm going to continue doing this until I succeed. It's a journey. I've always said that, and I always will. YouTube is a journey. If I don't take my channel seriously, if I don't take the journey seriously, why should anybody else? And whenever you make a video yourself, you need to take yourself seriously enough and take your channel seriously enough so that other people take you seriously enough as well. Now, if your channel is about comedy, be as unserious as you want to. I'm okay with that. I knew that even though I had a real messy beginning, I didn't need a rebrand or I didn't need design degrees. I just needed more clarity. More clarity. Who I'm here for and what I'll help people who watch my channel with. Who I'm here for, how I help. So I want to give you 4 simple changes that will help your channel become more dialed in, more focused. Change number 1, write a clear I help statement that defines the whole channel. I help so they can. That's pretty much it. So the line became a filter for everything. The about section, the banner text, the video topics. Keep asking yourself that question. I help so they can. Just keep running that through your mind. Dial it in. Who you help, why you help them. Change number 2. I kind of redid the banner to speak about what it is. Not about me. Just big, simple, readable promise, as it were. And now a visitor, as soon as they pop on the page, they instantly know, oh, this is for people like me, and this channel has a purpose. And that's what you want someone to see as soon as they see your channel. Ooh, this is for people like me, and this channel has a purpose. It has a reason for being there. Simple. Change number 3. Rewrite the about section from "It's me, hi, here I am, welcome to my channel," and rewrite it to "Here's my problem and how I help." That's the problem. That's how you do it. Here's your problem and here's how I help. It goes back to that statement that you want to keep running through your mind. I help so they can. And so the idea there is less biography, more invitation. Ooh, he's doing stuff like this. Yes, he is. Change number 4. Turn your homepage from random uploads into playlists that match the viewer's journey. Now, I'm still working on that myself. I could go back and change some thumbnails to make them look a little more cohesive, and I'm starting to do that now, but I'm not really doing that as well as I want to right now. I know that, but and starting to categorize, kind of like start here. For me, it would be start here, gear, confidence, consistency. So there would be chapters, as it were, or areas where, okay, or playlist. That's it. Playlist. So there'll be playlists going, oh, okay, here's where I can go for this. Here's where I can go for that. And it can just kind of categorize them. What that does is it shows that your channel has purpose. It shows that you're not just throwing up a bunch of random stuff. The idea is to look purposeful. Somebody pops onto your channel, they find a video, and then they go to your channel page, and it actually looks like you're doing something on purpose. That's kind of where you want them to be. Here's where you should start. I'm giving you the 4 change ideas, so here's where you should start. Step number 1, write your own I help statement. I help who do what so they can why. I help who do what so they can why. Write that statement out, drill it into your mind. Step 2, update your banner with a big simple promise, kind of a who and a what, 1 or 2 short sentences. Actually on your banner, the less words, the better. You see what I've got up there? 1 simple statement. If someone can't tell this is for me in 3 seconds, fix the banner. So create your banner and then try and be objective and take a glance at it and go, oh, is it going to say within 3 seconds, hey, this is for me? Step 3, rewrite your about section to talk about your viewer, not about you. Talk about the problem, not your problem. Talk about how you can help. 1 or 2 short paragraphs. People aren't going to spend a ton of time. If they're interested, they're going to look, but they're not going to read it all. So make it short and simple. You don't need a perfect logo. Ooh, if I get nobody, by the way, nobody goes to a place for the logo. Nobody. A logo is just a recognition point. McDonald's, Coca-Cola, whatever. But nobody says, ooh, really nice logo. I'm going to go and spend money there. Or I'm going to go and spend time there. Nobody does that unless you're a graphic artist looking for other graphic artists. But that's another story. You just need your channel to say who you're for and how you'll help. So just ask, what's one thing about my channel that makes me not want to share the link? The banner, the about, the overall randomness. It just looks a little messy, looks a little disheveled, kind of like that. So today, do one concrete thing. Write your I help statement. That would be good. Or fix the banner text. That'd be fine too. Or rewrite the about section. That'd be okay as well. But do one thing. The goal, it doesn't have to be final. It just has to be clearer than yesterday. Failure isn't having an imperfect channel. Failure is hiding it because you're afraid it's not perfect. Here's a better question for you to ask. What if this version finally gets you to send a link to people with confidence? That's a pretty good question. You're not afraid to share your link with confidence to somebody else. So drop in the comments. The first thing I'm fixing on my channel is, if we haven't met yet, my name's Bill. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I would appreciate that much. And I want you to make yourself a home right here on YouTube.